I was like, what is that noise? Alright. Alright, here we go. We're ready now. It only took 12 years, but... I don't know what is up with this game today. Bruh. I don't get it. So I think build mode is like super busted. Like, look at this. Why? Why does it do this? I'm literally sitting when I build. I'm literally sitting right here. So why does it build literally like on top of me and behind? I don't get it. Huh? I don't understand. But whatever, it is what it is. And like stuff isn't editing either. That was my mistake. But it's frustrating. See, that should have edited. I hit all 4 squares, but it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. See, like these, I've been having a hard time with these corners. They're just not editing. I lost a game when I was in Key West because I tried to edit this corner down here like 12 times and it just wouldn't edit, and my friend was just like, why is that not? And I was like, I don't know, it's freaking Fortnite. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Throwing spikes down on the road, but I've seen this episode. See, I don't... Like, the first one, sure. I miss this corner here. But that one, I don't know why I didn't edit. And then sometimes that happens. Like, I edited this and I edited all three. I don't get it, dude. I think build mode's just bugged. They need to fix it. They're so focused on their zero build player base, even though builds is what made them popular. This pisses me off too. Like, why does the cone build on top of me? Like, huh? First of all, I'm half in it. Do you see that? I don't get it. That's as bad as the Rams building behind you. See, that crap I don't understand. I'm also, like, in a weird position because I've been playing Key West. When I was in Key West, first of all, I haven't played in over a week because Disney's Wi-Fi was just awful. Literally, I tried to go live inside inside the parks, and people were saying, yeah, I tried to watch you, but you, like, got off. I was like, I didn't get off. Disney's Wi-Fi disconnected me. And it cut the live, so then I couldn't go live. Like, I had to restart the live. And then if I tried to do it on my mobile data, there were parts of the park that didn't get a good signal with AT&T, and the live would get disconnected. Like, I don't know. So, I haven't played, because I was like, there's no point. Like, Jolie tried to talk me into playing a couple times, and I'm like, I can't play. Like, if I play, I'm going to get off after the first game, because I'm going to get kicked, because the Wi-Fi disconnects all the time. And then, two, when I was in Key West, I was playing on a bar countertop, and it was a lot higher, and I was like, it was really uncomfortable at first, and I didn't like it. I still didn't like it. Even after getting used to it, I still didn't like it. So now I'm not used to playing, like, at a lower level. So now I gotta get used to it again. So, but... I'm gonna play Reload Fills because, frankly, I don't have it in me to play Battle Royale. I tried to play yesterday. I literally told my friend, I was like, I gotta get off. Because, one, you guys know how much I hate when I get told what to do. Like, it's too much yap in my ears when I'm trying to play the game. And I'm also sick, like, and I don't feel good, so I'm just more irritated because of that. And they were telling me what to do and how to do it. They're just like, hide in your cone. I'm like, what is me literally crouched inside a cone like this gonna do? Like, what? Nothing. That's what that's gonna do. Nothing. And then, like, they told me, like, 100 times, watch your mats, watch your mats. And, like, I need it one time. Like, if I'm down and I have 250 wood and 500 metal and say, hey, you've used half your mats, maybe if I'll need it, like, one more time when I, like, use, like, all of my wood or something and I have 500 metal left. Maybe it'll be a 500, maybe a signal of, like, you have 500 metal left, that's it. And then maybe if I get down to my last 100, that might even be too much excess for me, because when you tell me that I have 500 metal left, I'm going to be more vigilant and paying attention to my mats rather than not paying attention. But anytime I used to build, they were like, watch your mats, and I'm like, bro, and I literally told them, I said, that you, like, did it so excessively, like, I didn't need, like, every time I built something, you were like, watch your mats. I'm like, I can't just not build. Like, this isn't zero builds. And I'm in an open field. We were in the literal desert. Where there's nothing to hide behind. Like, what do you mean? I don't know, it's just really frustrating. So I was like, I gotta get off, because I, like, and then, like, one of our, like, mutual friends joined, and they're just like, but don't get off, don't get off. That's why I mute my mic, don't get off. I said, no, I need to get off, because, one, I don't feel good, and if I play one more game and somebody does something dumb, or if I get punched or crossbowed in the face or something, or like rocks thrown at me again after somebody runs from me the entire game, which is a whole other story I'll talk about, I'm going to scream, and I don't really want to scream because I can't scream right now. So but yeah. And then the other issue is that yesterday I played a game. The game before that game, this guy was the biggest puss I've ever seen in my life. He ran for me the entire game, missed every shot on me. My friend was like, "You're still 200 health." And I said, "Yeah, I know." Because he can't aim worth crap. Like, if his life depended on it, and he got lucky. I swear to you, I think Fortnite gave him more than 100 white health. I'm being dead serious. Because I hit him, like, my friend was just like, how many times have you hit him 20 white? I said, I don't know. I said, it's one of those cases again. I said, I have multiple videos on my TikTok and YouTube where, like, I'm hitting people for over 100 white and they're not dying. Like, I hit a guy one time for, like, 131 health, white health, and he, like, was still not dead. Like, it's insane. So I literally, was just like, I don't know. And we ended up meeting up in endgame. And he tried to hit 2 snipe shots on me. Missed both of them. I said, shocker. I said, this is the same kid from earlier that ran from me the entire game. And I said, look, he missed both the shots again. I was like, oh, now he's going to throw rocks at me because that's all he can do because he sucks at the video game. The talent, bro. Dude, I can't. Like, It makes me upset because later on Joel's going to want to play, and he's going to want to play Battle Royale, and I physically don't want to. Like, it's to the point now where, like, it was fun back in May. It was fun back in May to play because it was new and, like, you know, the cars were interesting. The crossbow was fun. But now, like, people are abusing it. It's not fun anymore. Like, literally, people, like, have lost all skill. Whatever skill they did have before the season, it's gone because they abuse the cars, the grenade launchers, the turrets, the Magneto gloves. All they do is punch. Like, that guy yesterday, he could build. We had a whole build fight, but he literally can't aim worth crap, and it's going to suck next season when you can't just throw rocks and have, like, a big hit range. And I've said this since May when the season started. The gloves were in. The Magneto gloves weren't in the game at the time, but the fists were, and I literally said, it's going to suck. Or, no, I said, Epic needs to nerf the hit range on them because it's actually incredibly massive. And I'm annoyed by it. So, yeah, it's too big, and they need to nerf it, and they still have it, and there's 4 days, 3.5 days left of the season, and they're not going to, so it is what it is at this point, you know? It is what it is. Okay. I don't get why people like to land here at Dirty Docks, either. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I just want to get in this building. My gun's in the wrong slot. Dude, if this guy's just gonna grief me the entire game, I'm gonna be so mad. hate this. Nothing's slotted correctly. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Get this SMG out. I can't edit anything, bro. Dude, my teammate sucks. What is this? Is this a hunting rifle? Not good, I have no mats. What is this? Lever action rifle. Get out of my way, bro. Jesus criminy. I need a shotgun so bad, bro. I still don't have a shotgun. I know there's one in here. There's a... Jesus criminy, bro. teammate sucks. But it's okay. It is what it is. Oh my gosh, movement, finally. Can you jump up, please? Okay, just take my minis. Are you gonna give them back? Nope, he's not. Wow. Okay. We have to move. I'm literally glitched in the side. I'm sick of that bug. Literally sick of it. My supply drop, loser. Get out of here. What do you think you're doing, buddy boy? My supply drop! Sorry. But it is mine. Hold on, Mickey. Mickey, chill out for a second. How did the vacation go? Okay, so this is a long story. Because there's, multiple parts. So, what happened? He's fighting people. So, we get there. We get to Universal, right? We get to Universal, everything's chill and fun, having a good time. We're having a good time, and I literally, I'm not gonna lie, my Crohn's, I like crap myself all on the way to the park. Because my Crohn's is not happy with me for whatever reason. Excuse me. So Blake had to go get all of my clothes that I brought because it was one night we were staying. We were staying one night. So he went and got my overnight bag and brought me all my clothes. So that's how it started. And I took 3 Pepto before I finally felt like somewhat like okay. You know, before like walking into the park. Yeah, so that was really fun. Jeez, a criminy, bro. I just got shot in the back. Are you done? How many? My game just froze. Wow, the talent. Literally, this is the same team I've killed like 12 times. But my teammate's literally full of crap and can't stay alive and picks fights he shouldn't. And I have Mickey meowing in the background because every single time I let him in here, he wants out 30 seconds later. It pisses me off. Sorry. Here. So, anyway, sorry, I'm irritated because I'm sick and I don't feel well, but I wanted to stream. So, everything is just irritating me. I'm gonna die. Nothing's in the right slot. This isn't mine. I have no mats. have no mats. I've killed that team like 12 times. Literally, it's because my duo sucks. He literally griefed me at the beginning of the game, Ardos. He threw a bunch of crash pads around me and then launched me into a team. That's how that game started. I should have just left. I should have just gone on the mic. I'm like, you're weird. And just left. But anyway. Plus, I can't talk and play Fortnite at the same time like that. Yeah, he threw a bunch of crash pads down and just, like, launched me into another team. Plus, it's hard for me to, like, fight a duo alone because he's, like, literally off in no man's land doing whatever. Like, he didn't stay by my side at all that whole game. It's hard for me to, like, tell a story and play Fortnite because I can't. It's just, it's too much in my ears and too much going on. So, that's how it started. And then I took 3 Pepto and we were fine. And then we get to Key West, and we were really disappointed in Key West. Because, one, the house we were staying in was supposed to be a $2 million house, and we got there, and it was a nice house, but my mom and I and Blake were all like, this house, I wouldn't pay $2 million for this house. Like, my house, it's nicer than that house. Like, and I was like, the only reason why it's $2 million is because it's in Key West. That's the only reason. First of all. Second of all, they told us that the beach was a 2-minute walk. It's a 10-minute drive. So that was fun getting lied to. So my mom was unhappy about that. We never found the pool, and it was supposed to be in an HOA, like gated community type thing, and it was supposed to be a community pool, like, and we never found the pool. Yeah, it was not a 2-minute walk, it was a 10-minute drive. So there were 2 beaches. One was like a 5-minute drive, but you had to pay to get in because it's a national park. So it was more like 10 minutes because you had to wait in a line to pay the security guard, and then, you know, and then the other one was a legit 10-minute drive across town. And technically there were 3 beaches. So the national park, both of them were actually so rocky that, like, there were no shells to, like, be found. Like, we found very few shells. Like, we had to go in the water and dig in the sand, like, beneath the water. Like, dig. Like, actually dig to find seashells. So that was a bummer because I like to find shells. And, like, yeah. And my mom doesn't go in the water. She just sits at, like, the tide and, you know, puts her feet in and stuff. So that was kind of a bummer. And they were really rocky. So, like, anytime, if you wanted to get in, we, like, all 3 of us were like, we're staying, like, if we're going in the ocean, we're staying in there until we're leaving, because I'm not getting out to go suntan and then getting back in. Like, it was too rocky, and it was really painful, like, walking on them to get out, like, and to get in. Like, it was not fun. Especially the national park. The other beach wasn't as rocky, but it was still very, like, rocky at the same time, you know? But it wasn't as bad. But the problem with the other one is that it wasn't as nice, I don't think. And 2, it literally was, like, knee deep until you got to the sandbar. And then it just dropped off, and they didn't let people pass the sandbar. So, that was kind of lame. And then the 3rd beach was an African burial site that is a beach. And I was like, I don't think we should go digging or walking or swimming. So we didn't. And then supposedly, we didn't learn this until after we left, but supposedly there was another beach that you could take a boat out to. That's like the beach that usually people go to. And my mom was mad because if that's true, she doesn't know why, when she asked all these questions about beaches, why that was never mentioned. So because the boat that takes you out was a restaurant that we had booked to eat at that was like really nice, that like is on a boat, and that same boat takes you out there apparently. But we canceled the reservation because my mom wanted to go play bingo. So yeah, we were like, we're not messing with this. But yeah, so now we're like discussing whether or not we want to try and go back to Key West. But I told my mom, I said, if that's the only reason why we're going, then I feel like we shouldn't go for a whole week. Because I don't want to be like, I don't want to go to Key West again for a whole week and be bored. Because the beaches weren't nice. The water wasn't blue like it is in Clearwater or like Panama City. Like, like I said, the beaches weren't nice. They were really rocky. You couldn't find any seashells. Like, yeah. So, and there wasn't like anything to do. Like, we went to a cat sanctuary and a butterfly sanctuary, but those were the only two things like to do. Like, I don't know. Like, there wasn't other, like, it was basically bar and beach, and Blake really is the only one that drinks, and he doesn't really even drink, you know what I mean? Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I'll get to the sick story here in a second. Do. Okay. But, yeah, we went and walked Duval Street, which is like the bar, like the shopping street or whatever, like the strip malls and stuff. And it was literally bar, weed shop, bar, restaurant, bar, like Banana Republic, bar, Key West merch shop, weed shop, another Key West merch shop, bar. I don't even know what else. I didn't recognize like any of these stores. Like Banana Republic was the only one that I recognized. But yeah, like there weren't any like really like name brand stores. So the amount of bars and weed shops in Key West was astounding. Oh, cigar shop, another Key West. Like, it was literally just alcohol, weed, and cigars. And the whole street just smelled of weed and cigars. Like, I don't know. And Blake wanted to go try all the... There's ads playing, isn't there? Yeah, there were, like, cigar shops. Like the touristic place.
From pop runs to walking pop to Peloton, you define what it means to be a runner. Whether you've got 5 minutes or 45, Peloton Tread and Tread Plus are workouts that'll work with you. Tap into outdoor content like guided runs, walks, and hikes on the Peloton app, led by our expert instructors.
Welcome to Peloton Outdoor, and this is your 30-minute summer celebration run.
Call yourself a runner. Learn more at onepeloton.com/runner. Terms apply. Some people know safe drivers save more with Allstate. Just like they know that's the mating call of a blue-footed baby. And not a green-footed baby. Yeah, some people know that. And they know if you're a safe driver, you can save up to 40% with Allstate. Ain't that something?
Based on the national premium savings for Allstate customers beginning shopping after this schedule. Savings vary by state and based on need. Allstate Farm Commission Insurance Company affiliates from Illinois.
Daughter Jessie loves playing detective. Really?
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, you've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our color.
But it was actually
Waiting for ads.
so we switched to Tide Clean Better. Tide Clean Better is easy to get through detergent and it doesn't leave behind irritating odors.
It says we're back from ads. But Artist hasn't said anything, so I don't know.
Tide Clean Better.
Okay. Yeah, but there were cigar shops. really nice, big waves, blue waters. It was super nice. Yeah, like Key West didn't have any waves, which Clearwater is my favorite beach. And it doesn't really have waves either, so I don't really like care about the waves, but the waters were defo not blue. They were like almost murky, and the sand was gross. Yeah, Cancun I can believe is very touristy. Like, yeah. I know so many people that have gone to Cancun. I don't have any desire to go to Cancun, I'll be honest. It sounds like bars and beach, and I don't drink, so... Like, Blake wanted to try all the key lime pies, and I told him, I was just like, I get, like, that you want to, like, you like to, like, have alcohol and stuff, but I don't like to do that. I don't want to walk with you down the street for you to eat key lime pie and have an alcoholic beverage. I have no desire to do that. Like, I just don't. Because he wanted to go into the bars and the restaurants, and I told him, he's just like, well, not all the, well, like, some of the restaurants have key lime pie, and I said, don't you need a reservation? He goes, not all of them. I said, you Googled it. And I swear to you, sometimes I think he says stuff just to, like, blow smoke up my butt, and I just wasn't having it. I was hot. I had a blister on my foot. I was tired of smelling weed and smoke. I just wanted to go back. You went with your son? Yeah, I know a lot of people that go with their kids. But like, everybody that I know that's went, and they're posting photos about it, they have drinks in their hand and they're laying on the beach, and I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. Key West, I don't know. Like, it was really nice being able to see the southernmost point of the U.S., because I've been to the center of the U.S., and being at Mile Zero and stuff, but, like, I don't know. And then we went to Disney. And I'm telling you right now, remember how I talked all that smack about Universal over Disney? Or, like, being worse than Disney? We had a better time at Universal for 2 days than we did at Disney. Let me set the scene for you, okay? So we arrive at Disney. We're staying at the Caribbean Beach Resort. Hold on, let me get you some photos here. This is important to the story. We're staying at the Caribbean Beach Resort. We get there. We check in. My mom mentions that she has her scooter, right? Because she can't walk in the parks, you know, because of her hip and stuff. Like, it's too long. Too far and too long. So she mentions to the lady about her scooter, like, where she can go pick it up, where the bell service is. And they're just like, oh, you have a scooter? Sorry, I'm looking for pictures. All these show, like, the pool and the hotel. I'm looking for the photos that I've seen. Anyway, here's one I guess we could use. Or this one. This will do. Anyway, she's like, oh, you have a scooter? And my mom's like, yes, I've mentioned this. And I know for a fact she might not have mentioned it upon booking, but we called because when I was making our reservations for the restaurants in the parks and, like, stuff to do that way, once again, they did not link because we get 2 separate rooms. They did not link us together. They did not link my mom and my brother together and Blake and I together. Like, they didn't link the two of us together so I could book us together. And we had to call again to get that fixed. And they put us through the resort. And she's like, oh, I can't do that for you, but they actually don't have you guys in, like, rooms that are next to each other, so let me mark that down and we'll put you in rooms that are next to each other. And she's like, awesome. And my mom mentioned her scooter then. She said, yeah, because, you know, I, like, my daughter's married and blah, 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 and, like, I have my scooter, you know, just small talk. I know she mentioned it because I was with her when she talked to the resort woman, okay? So we get there, and she's like, yeah, where's bell service so I can pick up my scooter? Because you have to rent scooters from an outside source because you're not going to get them in the Disney parks. Like, they're all rented out. Like, there's just not enough to go around because whatever. So she's like, oh, you have a scooter? And my mom's like, yeah. Then the fiasco starts. They tell her that they don't have elevators. And we're on the second floor. And my mom's like, oh, well, how many stairs are there? There's like 20 stairs to get to the second floor. And I was like, I'm telling you right now that this place, the Caribbean Beach Resort, is actually absurd, and I will not stay there again unless they make, like, renovations, because I'm telling you right now, my mom and Chase were in room 3224, and Blake and I were in 3233, and it felt like we were in completely different buildings across the park, like across the resort from one another. That's how far we had to walk. Like, we were not close at all. So, there are 20 stairs, at least, to get to the second floor. And, mind you, we're put in Jamaica, okay? Jamaica, so there's, like, each little area, it's color-coded. Like, there's pink buildings, there's yellow buildings, there's, like, tannish buildings. Like, it's, like, Caribbean-themed, right? Like, tropical island, whatever. We're put in the area of Jamaica. They're not preferred rooms, which are supposed to be close to the lobby, close to the pool, close to the Skyliner that gets you to Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and close to the buses, which takes you to Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom. So they're not preferred. They're not inside of the hotel itself, because I guess there's rooms above the lobby. Why these things always happen to you? Artists, I don't know. So, they're not preferred rooms. They're like 50 years away. Like, we physically have to get back. Like, we already have our car at the lobby because we just checked in, right? Like, my brother and I are sitting in the car and we're like, what's taking them so long? And Chase goes, there's something wrong. And I said, yeah, there's always something wrong. He goes, yeah, that's why it's taking them this long. There's something wrong. And we finally, after like half an hour, they finally come out and they tell us the whole story. And Blake's like, your mom's not happy. And I was like, oh, I can guess it. And like it's like a 5-minute drive, okay? So it's probably like a 10-minute walk to the lobby from Jamaica now. It's a 5-minute drive. And I was just like, I can't imagine how far the Skyliner and the buses are. And what they did, because she was on the second floor, they put them in, like, they told us that they were going to put us in those rooms for one night. So we're digging through our car, trying to get enough clothes for one night, like, because, like, everything's in our suitcases, because we were expecting to just unpack the car for a week stay at Disney. So we didn't pack like we did with Universal with an overnight bag. So we're digging through the car, looking for, like, the essentials, like our shower stuff, like our tennis shoes, like one set of clothes. We have to open our suitcase. And then they were going to move us. They were going to come get our stuff at 6:45 a.m., hold it at bell service, and then they were going to move us after we came back from the park that night. Well, no one told my mom and I the rooms. Literally, Blake walked around for I don't even know how long. We probably walked around for 45 minutes looking for this room. My mom's done because she stood on her hip for 30 minutes in the lobby because they done messed up with the scooter thing. I'm tired because I'm just tired. I'm always tired. And then and I'm staying with my mom. Chase and Blake are walking around looking for our rooms. Can't find them because the freaking buildings, they're labeled like 31, 32, 33, whatever, but they're not in any order. And I'm telling you, like, our rooms were 32, 24, and 32, 33, and they could not have been further away. Like, it's astounding. And, like, oh my gosh. And so, anyway, Blake finds them. Chase comes to get us. We walk up the stairs, except we have to literally go around the entire building because, like, this place is awful. Like, actually awful. Like, it's too big. Like, I will never stay here again unless they renovate it. Like, it's just too much. It is my least favorite resort by far. And I don't think anything is going to be worse than that. But anyway, come to find out, like, still, my mom and I don't, like, my mom doesn't know the room numbers. I don't know why, because she was there at check-in. I was not. Nobody's told me the room numbers. Chase doesn't know anything, as usual. And we see Blake. Blake's literally down where we were sitting on the bench, and he's just like, he throws his hands up in the air as if we're in the wrong place. I was like, are you kidding me? And my mom is, like, about to have a holy cow, because now she has to walk down 20 steps. Again. Because we're, like, my brother doesn't know what he's doing. Well, come to find out, the resort room was up there, so after she walks down the 20 steps she just walked back up after standing on her hip and walking around for 45 minutes, I really thought she was gonna pass out. I really did, and I was about to, like, throw an actual fit, and I was, like, ready to throw hands. I yelled at this poor woman so bad. It wasn't her fault, but she was just, you know, the brunt of it. But they sent a bellhop over to come help us. And, my mom's, like, crying on the stairs because turns out, like I said, we were on the same, like, we were in the area that we were supposed to be, but I literally told Blake, I yelled at him so loudly. I was like, why didn't you say anything? I said, you know more than anybody. You know more than anybody she can't walk around like that. And I said, why didn't you say anything before we came down? I said, your body language literally read, what are you doing up there? So why didn't you say anything? Like, you were literally right below us. And it's only 2 stories. Like, hello? And so, my mom's crying on the stairs now. This woman's just like, oh my gosh, are you guys so-and-so? And we're like, yeah. And she's like, oh, this can't stay. We need to move you now. And then they were going to try and move us to a whole other resort, Ardos. And I literally told my mom, I said, why are they, like, I said, I appreciate them trying to move us to a resort, but I said, are we going to have to come back here tomorrow night? Because I'm going to be really honest. I said, I don't think that, I don't want to do that. Like, I said, depending on where they put us, we might have, like, we're going to, first of all, it was supposed to be our first day in the park. Like, the next day. We got there Saturday night, and we were spending Magic Kingdom and Sunday, and I said, I don't want to go to a whole other resort, check in there, wait in line. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm gonna pop a cough drop. I don't know, maybe that'll help, so I won't cough from talking so much. I said, I don't want to, like, wait in line to check in there and to, like, drag all of our stuff to a whole new room only to come back here the next day. And I said, that just sounds dumb. And I said, where are they planning on putting us? Because frankly, I'm going to be real honest again. I don't want to stay in Pop Century or Animation Studios or whatever that is, one of those value resorts. I have no desire. I said, they're not going to be as nice. And I said, right now, they might be better than this place, but I said, are they going to give you your money back if the rates are lower? Just a question. and a valid question at that. And so then my mom's like, can we just, like, not stay here? Like, I don't get it. And they're like, we can, but you're going to be separated. And so they were going to move her to a first floor room. Keep Blake and I where we are, but we were going to be in completely separate places. Like, Blake and I were going to be in Jamaica, and they were going to be, we ended up in Barbados, but they would have been in Barbados. Or, like, I forget the other names. There was a Bahamas, I think. Aruba, not Bahamas, Aruba. There was an Aruba, like, and my mom's like, the whole point was for us to be together. And so she's just like, okay. And she was like on the phone, she's like, they want to stay in at least the same building or in the same place. And my mom's like, I'd prefer if we could stay in the same building. And then they moved us to preferred rooms. And I literally yelled at this poor woman. I said, look, I was like, I don't get why, if this place has no elevators, why this is not a question you ask before you let somebody book a room. And I said, we stay at different resorts every time we come because we want to check them out because there's so many. And I said, we'd heard great things about the Caribbean. And I said, right now, this is really bad. Like, I'm not happy. My mom is crying. I'm mad and tired because we just drove 8 hours. My husband's tired because he just drove 8 hours. I said, my brother's annoyed because he's always annoyed at this stuff. I said, this is a mess. And I said, I don't understand why this is not a question. I said, I'm appreciative that they're trying to fix it. They gave us 4. Each of us got, like, 1 free quick service. And I said, I appreciate the fact that they gave us, like, free meals and that you guys are currently trying to fix the situation. But I said, like, free food isn't gonna really, like, it gives you a little bit of bonus points, but I was like, I fear for the next person who isn't physically able to walk. Like, my mom at least can walk, but she, like, it's just hard on her hip and her body. And I said, I just don't understand why this is not a question. I said, I know physically, or I know legally you can't ask, like, do you, what is your disability, or do you, but you can ask, do you have any handicap that prevents you from walking upstairs because we don't have elevators? Like, you can casually ask it. I don't get why that's not a thing. And I flipped out on that woman, and she was just the brunt of it, it wasn't her fault. And we ended up in the same building, but like I said, we were, like, super far away. So, we have our first day at the park. Magic Kingdom's great. We get to breakfast. We book at the Cinderella's royal table inside the castle. And the guy comes, do you want to use your Disney dining plan? And my mom's like, yeah, that's what we booked for. And she's like, okay, just so you know, it's 2 points. And my mom's like, what? And then he was just like, it's 2 points because it's a character dining. And my mom's just like, okay. And he's like, okay. And he walks away. And then we eat. He comes back with the receipts. And he goes, it's 2 points, so you have this many left. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? Like, still confused. And I literally said, I don't know what, I'm still lost. My mom was still lost after the whole conversation about the 2 points. And because when we booked, so the Disney dining plan is actually, like, back for the first time since COVID. Artists, they took it away for whatever reason, but it's back. And we had never gone to Disney before COVID. And my mom had paid for 1 table service. This is what she was told upon booking the dining plan. She had paid for 1 table service for each of us, 1 quick service restaurant, so like you order through the app and then you pick it up at a window for each of us, and 1 snack. So like there were certain things in the park that qualified for a snack, like ice cream cone, a pretzel, a drink, that kind of thing she was told it was also per like resort visit, or like it wasn't how many days you were spending in the park. It was like the days that you had at the like your resort, because like you could use them at Disney Springs too and whatnot, and at the different resorts. You didn't have to necessarily be in the park. So we were there for 7 days. So we each should have gotten 7 table services a day. 7 quick services and 7 snacks. Turns out that's a lie. Because I forget where we found this information out at. I think we were at another table service restaurant, and it was another 2 points because it was a character dining.
She's on vacation.
Because we had booked it, because we were like, well, let's go do all this character stuff because it's table service, you know, and it says it covers under, like, in the app when you book it. We got like 2 or 3 snacks a day. I think we ended up getting 2 snacks a day. Between like each of us. So it wasn't 1 snack a day, it was 2, I think. Because there were, I forget how many. I don't even remember now. We ended up using all of them. So what happened is that we got 2 snacks a day, I think, between. So like Blake got 2, I got 2, Chase got 2, my mom got 2. We got like 2 quick service meals a day. Because there were, I know for a fact, there were 28 points for quick service. So that's 2 a day. I know that. I don't remember how many snacks. I want to say that there were 28 too, but I mean, if there were 2 a day, it had to be 28. But yeah, we did the math afterward, and then we got like technically we I the math added out to 6 table services a day. Not 7 because we were there for 7 days. But if you use them for the character dining, then it wasn't enough for the thing. So, like, I told my mom, I said, here's the thing. I said, they lied point blank, period. I said, I get that, like, you know, we're getting more snacks than what we were told and more quick services. But I said, the tabletop thing is really misleading because those are the more expensive meals. You know what I mean? Like, you can sit down and spend, like, Cinderella's Royal Table was $400 for 4 of us. But we covered it under the dining plan. So it was like 0. Like, that's, the tabletop services matter more. You know what I mean? And I said, like, yeah, they lied. Do we get more quick services and snacks? And they said, yeah, whatever. But I said the tabletop services matter a lot more, you know? And I said that's frustrating because if you had no idea and you were just like one of those stupid people that just like go about your day and you don't ask questions like my mom and I do, you could have used all your points in the first 2 days and you're like seizing at the idea of paying out of pocket for like all this stuff if you had budgeted in the dining plan, you know what I mean, incorrectly because of them. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, whatever. So, yeah. That was the beef. Magic Kingdom goes well. We book our multi-pass lightning lanes because we're tired of waiting in line and it was raining. Which, people had beef because I said something about the tropical storm. I was like, it's not going to be a hurricane. You all need to calm down. It was a low category 1 hurricane. And the only reason why it was that is because it stalled for just a little bit in the Gulf. But if it hadn't stalled, it would have been okay. Yeah, artists. They just, like, I get, like, because somebody said to me, they were just like, well, you got more quick service and snacks than they said you would. I was like, yeah, I get that. Like, whatever. But the table service meals are what, like, kind of matter because those are the more expensive ones, you know? But anyway, and, like, there was a whole thing. People were like, but Spark. And I was like, I'm not scared of rain, okay? Here's the thing at Disney. You're going to be one of 2 types of wet. Sweat wet or rain wet. And frankly, I've been to Disney World 4 times now, and 3 of those 4 times I've been sweat wet. So it was kind of nice being rain wet. Are there ads playing? Boo! Oh wait. Spin bottles. You know how to ball. I know Aristotle. Brand new full throttle. Touch me while your bros play. Grand Theft Auto is true. Swear. Scouts. Honor. You already know, babe. Are we back from the ads? Because I just got back. I went to pee. Okay, cool. I just got back too, so that was a W. Anyway, so we were on a multi-pass lightning lane. You can book 3 now in a day, and it only lets you book certain rides. Well, we booked Haunted Mansion, and it was for 6:15. We thought, I swear to you, I swear, I promise you, we thought it was for 6:10. It was for 6:15. Ads again? Are you kidding me? Cheeto. I still miss the smoke. Why are you making fun of me with some esoteric joke? This is what the Caribbean looked like. Except not really. Cheeto. Cheeto. Meow. Are we back from the ads? It seems I'm back. Okay. These are the types of pictures they showed on the website. Do you see that beach? Here's another. There's one that shows like here. Here. This kind of crap didn't exist. I'm like, this was another beef that I had about the Caribbean. Excuse me. This on the website, none of this stuff existed. This fence, like, the water is blue and beautiful, and there's beaches and whatever. I don't know what this is. Like, this, none of this stuff, I never saw any of this. Like, they had beaches, but this is what, like, the water looked like. This one. Oh, I guess this is a pool. Never mind. Like this. You see how this looks like you can swim? No. You can't. There's no place for you to swim. It's literally all blocked off, and the water was, like, murky. Like, it was not pretty. It was not cute. My mom was mad about that. She literally told the counter, too. She's like, and just to add to all of it, because I'm already salty about everything. Your website literally shows these pretty blue waters and, like, sand beaches. And you can't, like, that doesn't exist. Like, everything's blocked off. And the beaches are so small. Like, 10 people would fill those beaches. Like, these man-made beaches. What is it, Cheeto? You want out, too? Oh, my goodness. But yeah. Here. My cats are like on something. But I said, she told them, they're just like, none of that exists. Like, the water isn't blue, the sand isn't sanding. Yeah, I literally told my mom, I said, here's the problem. I said, people edit photos all the time. And I said, it's whatever. But I said, when you're selling a product, that's gross. And yeah, I was like, they totally edited those. They took out the fencing. And I said, I understand not swimming in the water because, you know, you just don't know what's in, like, the water. Like, there were signs. I have a video of a snake on the pathway. Like, it was a baby snake. But there were signs posted all over the place that said, watch out for alligators and snakes in the water. But I said, this place would have been 10 times better if it had, like, a wave pool. Like, a sandy, like, man-made sandy beach thing that led into, like, a wave pool. I said to give it that Caribbean, like, add to the theme. And I said they could have easily done that. And with all of this land, literally there were so many, like, Aruba, Jamaica, Barbados, Old Port Royale. Who else? Those were 4 buildings right off the top of my head. There was a blue building. I can't remember what the name of that one was, because I think Aruba was like a more reddish. Barbados was pink. Jamaica was yellow. Yeah, there were like that with how big that place is. They could have easily done that, and they chose not to. I was like, they edited the photos so badly, and the rooms. The other beef about the rooms is that like all the air conditioners leaked out onto like the patios or whatever, like the walkways for the rooms. And I fell twice. And my mom is over, like, she's 60 years old. So she's a fall risk, period. 2, she has a hurt hip and wobbles when she walks anyway. So she loses balance a lot on that water, dude. And she's careful. So her air conditioner actually leaked and soaked a bunch of her clothes multiple times, at least twice. And there were 3 days that she called back to back to the lobby and said, yo bro, it's leaking and I'm gonna fall. And then she spoke to the manager because of what happened the first night, and she had complained about that. And then there was an issue because at every other resort that we stayed at for like this week, because Blake's birthday is August 7th, they never once asked about birthdays. Never once. They've always just known, and they always put up on the TV, like, happy birthday, Blake, and they had, like, a birthday button and some balloons and, like, stuff to celebrate. Never once have they, like, asked about his birthday. I'm sure they saw it on the license, and they just did it because they're Disney. And, like, never once, like, was it ever an issue, and did we ever, like, expect anything? They just did it the first year, and then the second year, and so on. And I told my mom, I said, maybe it was in the other room before, like, the fiasco of, like, checking in happened. But my mom asked about it, like, the second day we were there. And because Blake had asked me about it because he knows about it because he's a Disney adult and he, like, loves it. And I told my mom, she's like, I'll go ask, because she's like, maybe it was in the first room, we just didn't know because we got moved. And so my mom went to the front desk and asked her, and she's like, oh, yeah. Let me give you a button, and then we'll have somebody come in and do whatever. Or, like, maybe we can locate the stuff or whatever, or we'll just get new things. And I was like, cool. The next day we go in, there was nothing. So then my mom goes back down to the desk, and she's like, yo, bro, like, there's nothing. Like, are you guys going to do something? And my mom's like, and they're like, yeah, we'll take care of it. Third day, nothing. And it's now August 6th, and his birthday's the next day, and my mom's like, bro. We come back on his birthday, and they did do something, but it took, like, 3 times. So she told the manager that, and he's like, oh, no, we're supposed to ask. Like, my mom, she's like, if you're not going to do it, just tell me. Because then I'll pretend to be Disney, and I'll do something for him. You know? Like, whatever. Because Disney's always done it. And this was, like, it was, like, pulling teeth to get them to, like, do something for him like they have in the past, you know what I mean? When I was like, she literally was just like, tell me and I'll pretend to be Disney and I'll do it and act like you guys did it or whatever. Like, it's fine. And they did it, and like they gave him like some really nice stuff, but it was like pulling teeth for them to do it. And the manager was like, yo bro, like that's not cool, like we're supposed to ask if there's anything we're celebrating, like anniversary or birthdays or anything. And I was like, well, nobody's ever asked us that question, but I said when we check in, there's always something for him, like there's always like a birthday button and like a little something something. Like they've never asked us, but she's like, I'm assuming it's because they have his license because he's the name on the second room to be checked in. And when she told him those two things, and then she called about her air conditioner leaked, he was like determined. He was determined to send somebody to come look at it that night, and it was midnight after spending. This was day 4 in the park, I think. After day 4 in the park, and mine was like, fine. She waited till 1 a.m. and nobody ever came. And she's like, I'm locking the door and going to bed. And she went down there the next morning and like bitched them out. She was so mad. She's like, look here. And like they were really like, after hearing I'm sorry, you know, it gets really old. You know what I mean? Because like it just gets old, you know. And she was like, I just want you guys to do better. Like, it's just one thing after another, and it's insane. Because Monday, back to the Haunted Mansion thing, we swear to you, we thought it was 6:10, and it was 6:15. But it's fine, okay? We swear to you, we thought it was at 6:10. It was 6:15 for our lightning lane to get in, and we literally, my brother went up to like the lady that was at the line, and he's like, hey, so our lightning lane's for 6:10. I know it's a little early. It was 6 o'clock, okay? He's like, I know it's a little early, but I said, this is our last ride. We're cold and we're wet. Because it hadn't really stopped raining, and we were like soaked, and we were tired because it was our first day because we just spent a week in Key West, and we drove down, you know, yesterday. And we're like, we're tired and cold and wet. And he's like, can we get on a little bit early so we can just go back to our room? And the lady goes, make sure it's 5 minutes next time, guys, or I'm not gonna let you. And we were like, bro. And then we kept walking, and as soon as we got far enough where they couldn't hear us, we all three turned around and looked at each other and said, was she rude? And we were like, and I told my mom like what had happened. I said, I get it, like you're mad because it's raining and it's like humid because it won't, like it rains and then it stops and then it rains. But I said, you could, if it was that big of a deal, you could have said no. I said we could have waited, but we just thought we'd like shoot our shot and ask, so maybe we could go back a little sooner and get into dry clothes. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to be mean and nasty. And then all that stuff happened, and then Wednesday, we recognize, okay, for Blake's birthday, we were gonna go to Liberty Tree Tavern. Like, I don't like to be freaking annoying, but like, it's bad. Yeah. So, Wednesday, it was Blake's birthday, and we were gonna go to Liberty Tree Tavern, and we've eaten here for, I don't know how many times. We've never needed a reservation. We've always just been able to walk in. We recognize that we need a reservation, okay? Like, we should have made the reservation. We recognize that. That's on us. We recognize that. But it's, like, Blake literally called my mom because we got stuck on the monorail from Epcot to Magic Kingdom because we had lightning lanes for Cosmic Rewind. We got stuck in Epcot because the transfer from... Well, we got stuck not really in Epcot, but like the transfer from Epcot to Magic Kingdom, you have to switch monorails. When we transferred from the ticketing center to get onto the one that takes you directly to Magic Kingdom, they took off without everybody from that transportation in the ticketing center monorail. And we had to wait another half an hour for that monorail. And Blake, when we get on that monorail, he calls my mom. So we're literally heading on the monorail. into Magic Kingdom, saying, hey, there's a 35-minute walk-up list. Can you, like, go check us and, like, put us on the list? Because it won't let me because we're not close enough to the park, even though we're in the Ticket and Transportation Center monorail lot, you know, for 30 minutes waiting on it because they left without us on the first one. They literally just took off and left everybody. So my mom's like, yeah. She immediately went over there, and she's on a scooter, right? So she can move faster than regular people. Less than 5 minutes. And they tell her there's no seats left. And she's like, how can that be? Like, how can that be? Like, I literally just got off the phone with my son-in-law, and it took me, like, 3-4 minutes to get over here, max. How do you just, like, have no more seats? Like, huh? And he's like, I'm sorry. And she's like, you tell me sorry one more time, I'm just gonna punch you in the face. And she drove away. And, like I said, we recognize we should have made the reservation, but we've never had to make a reservation there. And the fact that, like, I've said this since we went to Disney the first time, their app is so busted because I don't think that was right on Liberty Tree, the app. I don't think it was right because when we went to the Diamond Horseshoe, because they said that they sell the same thing, like they have the same food as them, they told me that there was a 25-minute walk-up list on the app and that we could join it. So I go up to her and I ask her, hey, can we have a table for 4? And she's like, no. And she's like, we don't have any more seats. I was like, oh, cool. So the app is just busted. That's lovely. And I just walk away. I was like, this is fantastic. I told my mom, I said, I've complained about this app every single time since we came to Disney the first time. And I said, it doesn't surprise me. I said, this app is so broken and it's not up to date and it's not accurate, like, ever. Like, ever. And it's crazy to me. Like, it's crazy to me that they rely on their app so much, but it doesn't work. Like, you can't, like, it takes so long to find stuff. If you're, like, if you don't know what you're looking for, the things that you would think that they would be in is not, like, you can see your dining plan in the app, but in order to see it, it's not under, like, your future plans. You have to go into, like, a quick service order and act like you're gonna order food to find your dining plan. Like, it's not, why is it not in your, like, in your, like, tickets or, like, in your future plans category? Like, that's so dumb. And I don't know, I don't like the app. I've never liked the app, and I've always said that it's busted. I'm, like, I don't know. Like I said, we recognize that we should have made the reservation, but, like, the app really screwed us. And I told my mom, I said, I said, here's the problem too about this. I said, imagine if you were a family and you didn't make a reservation for something because you saw that there was a walk-up list and you're like, well, let's just walk over there. And so you walk over there and then you get turned away. And I said, it's 8 o'clock now. What places are going to have reservations? And here's the other beef I have. A lot of these restaurants in Magic Kingdom, I didn't realize until that day, aren't even open until park closes. They close at like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. And the park's open till 11. Why? That means all your quick service restaurants are overrun with people trying to get food before the fireworks at 9:30. That means, like, everyone's gonna be panicked trying to find food because everything is closed, and they're gonna be like, I don't get it, dude. I don't understand, you know? I don't understand why they close down. Like, why they're not open with the park, you know? I don't get that. But whatever. And then there were 2 days at Disney where we literally got in the virtual queue for Tron and Rewind. And we waited 6 hours for, and then we said, screw it, we're going back to the hotel. And then Cosmic Rewind, we waited 7.5 hours. 7.5 hours, Ardos. And I said, it's not worth it, because we had already gone back to the hotel, and we waited from 1 o'clock to 8:30 before we were literally on the app at 1 p.m. to get in the virtual queue, and they weren't we still had to wait 7.5 hours. And my mom kind of complained about that, and she's like, well, the ride goes up and down. I said, but that doesn't happen on 2 different rides. Like, Tron, we waited 6 hours, and Rewind, we waited 7.5. And I said, here's the problem with both those rides. I said, the people not paying attention, there are people that aren't paying attention, for one. Like, people don't pay attention and listen to the workers, which is a big problem. But I said, 2, the workers just don't move fast enough. I said, we didn't, like, ride Tron, but I've rode it once before, and they don't move fast, like, at all. Rewind, I literally watched the cart sit there for, like, 5 minutes before they took off. And I get, like, that there's a safety measure. You know, you have to let the first car go before you can let the second one go. But I said, literally, there's a cart sitting, waiting to pull up, and there's people sitting in the cart ready to take off. Like, why is the wait so long for that? I said, it's not like that on Space Mountain. It's not like that on, Aerosmith. I said, why are they literally like, I don't get that. They take entirely too long. And I said, I said, the other problem with Rewind is that there's 2 pre-shows. And I said, they take you into a giant room just to stand right before the first pre-show. And I said, we stood there so long that I sat down on the ground. I said, we probably stood there for, like, 20 minutes? And Chase was like, yeah, that's probably about right. We stood there a long time before we went into the first pre-show. And then the first pre-show, I was like, I've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but I was like, that first pre-show is so unnecessary. I said, it literally, like, the second pre-show repeats what she does and then tells you what to expect. Like, it literally is enough. That first pre-show is so unnecessary and a reason why the wait time is so long. So, I was like, I don't get it. I said, the last time we didn't have to wait that long. I said, because we rode Tron last year, and I said we didn't wait that long. And I said, and we've rode Rewind 6 times. Well, we've rode it 7 times in total now, but we rode 6 times before then without waiting this long. I said, people just don't, I said, it just, I don't know what it is. Sorry. I put a cough drop in. It's clearly not helping. So yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. So, but, sucks. It sucks, and I think that was pretty much it. I don't know, maybe I'll think of something when I come back. But, oh, I got sick at Disney. I woke up Wednesday morning with a sore throat, and I was like, oh no. But it's like, you can't help, like, but to touch your face, because you're just sweating. You know what I mean? So, like, you just, to not get sweat in your eyes, or not to eat it, or whatever, you're just, like, constantly wiping your face. And you don't realize it, because you're trying not to, like, drip. And people just are just so gross. Like, I watched a guy hack a loogie, or I don't know. He literally just, like, coughed and spit all over his hands and then touched the gates, and I was like, I'm not touching that. It's a good thing they're automatic. You know what I mean? People are just gross. Oh my gosh, artists, you're gonna love this story. I gotta take my mom to bingo, but I'll be back. You're absolutely gonna love this story. When I come back. You're gonna, this one's actually ridiculous. It happened in Epcot. Okay, but I'll be back. I'll leave the music playing, but I'll be right back. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Okay.
Hand on the throttle, thought I Gain presents a tale of longing and long lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink, freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer lasting scent.
Hey, my name is Jared, and this is Matt. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A maple pepper bacon sandwich is that sweet and savory flavor combo. I love the grilled chicken because of how juicy it is. It has that perfect smoked flavor.
And then the crunch of the pickles and the sweet heat that they bring just ties it all together.
And that crispy sweet bacon, it adds so much flavor.
It ties in amazing with the warm, soft bun. You can really taste the sweetness in every bite.
The maple bun is bringing the fun.
Order the maple pepper bacon sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. You know, I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water. And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father. With a quite bewitching face, splendidly selfish, charmingly helpless, excellent fun till you get to know her.
rinse and refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy rinse and refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes 100% of odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Gatorade, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Get fueled up with Gatorade. Is it in you? Click or tap the banner to shop now.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. You know, I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
Judgment, I know I have good taste. It's funny and it's ironic that only I feel that way. I promise them that you're different, and everyone makes mistakes, but just don't. I heard that you're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy. Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight. I tell them it's just your culture, and everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah, I know. All I'm asking, baby, please, 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 don't prove I'm right.
bad habits. You go back, go bad shit. I loved you, how tragic. Oh, did your boots stop working? Did your truck break down? Did you burn through money? Did your ex find out? Where there's a will and there's a way, and I'm damn sure you lost it. Didn't even say goodbye, just wish I knew what cost it. Was the whiskey flowing? Were you in a fight? Did the nurse come get you? It's your alibi. I'm in a way back to LA, and that's where you'll be forgotten. In 40 years, you'll still be here, drunk, washed up in a slum. Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything she never had, she's showing up. Driving too fast, moon is breaking through her hair. She's heading for something that she won't forget. Having no regrets is all that she really wants. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy, just how fast the night changes? Everything that you've ever dreamed of disappearing when you
Hello, artists. I was gone for about 45 minutes. Pretty spot on. I think I was gone, what, like 35 minutes maybe? So was the last story? Oh, okay. So, dude. So in Epcot last year, you had to like go around and try foods to get stamps and a little passport, and then you got like a prize at the end. And they were doing something similar, but there was no prize this time, and you had to pay for your passport. So what had happened was we went and got the passport, which was $18, by the way, for no prize. You got to keep the passport, and you got some cool stamps, and that was pretty much it. Some of the countries did some cool things. Like they wrote, the majority of them wrote in the language that is spoken in that country. But anyway, we're in Germany, right? I don't know why everyone wants to go here. I don't get it. We're in Germany, and this family is literally like, I don't understand what is going on. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, they're sitting there, and he's looking at a German map, and he's literally naming all this stuff from, like, about Germany, and he's with what appears to be his grandparents. Like, they're an older couple. And the guy that's in Germany is like, wow, he's so smart. He's like so smart, like it's actually crazy how smart he is, and he's only 8, and they're like hyping up this kid. And I was like, literally, we sat there, I don't even know for how long. I could not tell you. Like, way too long. Way too long we sat there. Ooh. We sat there way too long. And they, he was like naming stuff about Germany and like things that happened, and about Ronald Reagan and the Berlin Wall. And I was like, the only reason why he knows that is because Grandpa is a World War veteran or Vietnam or something. Probably not definitely not World War. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. World War. Because he like, those people are probably like long dead. But like, you know, he's some kind of war veteran, like Vietnam, Korean or something, has told him about them, about war, and whatever. And they're like sitting there for like, we're standing there like for at least half an hour, waiting for this family to move because they literally won't move. Oh, good.
The doctor's office that accidentally mixed up your funds? How's your social security? Our company that mistakenly kept your business. Hotel that lost your reservation has your passport. You need LifeLock because your personal information to identify us. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points.
Gotta go.
40% of your personal
If you're tired of hearing the same old judgmental, shady stereotypes about buying too many lattes from white men who can't pay their well, it's time to join us on Tiny.
I can't see.
Psychology of money and so much more. We're smashing the paper.
My gun didn't shoot. My game froze, and that's the reason why my gun didn't shoot. Anyway, I can't tell a story and play the game at the same time, so let me tell a story and whatever, and then I'll finish it. So we're literally sitting there in Germany. This kid is rambling on and on and on about Germany. I was like, the only reason why he knows this crap is because Grandpa sat down and told him war stories, literally for half an hour. And then, like, we're like, Grandma's like, he's only 8. Oh my gosh! And we're like, we just want our stamps so we can go to the next stop, please. And we literally had to push back our lightning lane because they wouldn't move, because we stood there so long. And Grandpa just kept going on, and then Grandpa was just like, what's the capital of Vermont? What's the capital of I'm like, you're literally in Epcot, Disney World, Florida, Orlando, Florida, in Germany. You're in Germany, Epcot, Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida, and you're wanting to show off how smart your grandson is when you've probably told him all this crap. Because it seems like he spends a lot of time with you because he's here at Walt Disney World with you, alone, it appears. Like, huh? Like, huh? Half an hour, Artis. Literally bragging about how, like, literally, like, Grandma was talking to us. I was like, I don't care. I 100% guarantee that he knows this stuff because Grandpa has sat down and talked to him and told him war stories. Because Grandpa's coaxing him right now, saying, do you want to tell him about this? That's because Grandpa is literally like, bro. That's because Grandpa has told him and knows what he knows. But pop off. Whatever. So annoying, dude. Those people, like, annoy me. Like, that's the only reason why he knows that crap. And my other beef was, like, like I said, we had to push back. We had a lightning lane for, like, 110, and we stood there and, like, for half an hour, and I was like, we're not gonna make it to, like, the other side of the park. Yeah, I was like, we're not gonna make it to the other side of the park now because they're literally sitting here half an hour. I told Chase and Blake, I said, we should have just left, so that way they got the hint. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Also, we went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. After, well, I can't show you after this game, can I? No, I can. I can. I'll show you what happened. Man, I was so mad. My mom and Blake literally fist bumped after I did this thing. I was like, yeah, that's right. There's nothing above me. Yeah, I'll show you. It's on video. It's a lot funnier on video. I'm glad I was streaming. It's a lot funnier on video. I was so annoyed. I swear, if this guy marks Dusty Dogs, I'm gonna screech. I'm gonna go retail. Okay. Open the chest. Oh, good. No way, bro. If I had an AR, he would have been dead. fudge, dude. Dude, he just can't stay alive.
Well, I hit him really, like, hard. And, but, like, the one tap me.
Holy fudge. My gun won't shoot! It's frustrating the crap out of me. Literally, it's my ping is high. I'm gonna plug in my Ethernet cord. I hope my internet doesn't die. I can't move. I physically can't move. Oh look, I have a red X now.
Both actually just sprayed me.
Can I have this stuff, please? Can it fall any slow? I'm literally frozen. I can't move. So, okay. I keep, like, my game is, like, freezing. I can't move. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I have a red X now. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, I don't know, dude. No shotgun. Shield? Nope. Oh my lord, bro.
I gotta leave. Wait, I'm just gonna hide here.
I just needed a shotgun. I'm trying to come down to the lower level. I can't find a shotgun. GG's.
Well, I literally full piece one.
I, like, once again, case of can't find a shotgun. It's so frustrating. Genuinely. Also, the problem with fills is that, like, you get in with people that just don't know what they're doing. Oh! My DPI got switched. That's probably why it feels so nutso. Anyway. Oh, after this game I was gonna show you. Here. Check this out.
Made with B vitamins and energy from green tea extract. Available in classic flavors like strawberry dragon fruit and mango pineapple, plus the new kiwi watermelon flavor, but only for a limited time. Dunkin' Refreshers. Click or tap the banner to order now on the Dunkin' app.
This.
Like a hallway to you, but it's a runway to them. Get the kids ready for school in style at a Simon Center.
Alright, so this was from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
At stores like Gap
So this dude, steps in front of my camera twice. Okay? While I'm trying to stream the bands. He stepped in front of my camera. I had to scoot over, and Blake scooted over, and then I scooted over. He saw what happened. He scooted over so I could scoot over because this guy stepped in front of me already. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I was like, it's like, if you want to film, that's fine, but you need to be aware of people around you who are also filming, 1, and 2. You're, like, he blocked my mom's view the entire time. Like, she's in a scooter and he's standing. So, I was like, bruh. But, it's still so loud. So, I'm like, I literally turned to Blake.
No way.
Here, I'll do this. You'll like in the stream, there's one point you can hear me say, if he walks in front of my camera again, I'm gonna go walk in front of his. Watch what happens.
Oh my god, no way.
I go walk in front of his. Like, bro! You need to be aware of your surroundings! Like... Like, come on. You can't act like you didn't know that there were people behind you. Yeah, I had no idea. See? Look, there he is again. And I was like, I get it. Like, I literally told Blake and my mom, I said, I understand, like, you want to film, but, like, you need to be aware of people around you. Like, he's standing in front of my mom the entire time, and she looks at me, and I said, I said out loud. And he's so oblivious, too. He's so oblivious, too, because, like, my mom, listen. She literally yells, down in front, move! And he's, like, not listening.
Oh my gosh. I swear to you, if he moves in front of me, I'm gonna go stand in front of him. I'm being dead serious.
You see, that's when I was like, I swear to you, if he moves in front of me again, I'm gonna go stand in front of him. I'm being dead serious. And I did, and Blake's like, I turned around, and my mom and Blake are fist bumping, and when I get back after we, like, get ready to leave, Blake tells me he literally looked at his camera, he looked at you, he looked at his camera, and then just put it down and walked away, and I was like, good. He needs to be aware that there are people behind him. You know what I mean? Like I said, he literally blocked my mom's view the entire time. And I said he walked in front of my camera twice. Like, I understand that you, like, are also filming, but you need to be aware of people who are filming as well in front of you. Or, like, yeah. Or as well behind you when you walk into, of, like, whose view you're blocking. Because, as you can see, there's a clear watch point, literally, like, of people that are lined up. Like, nobody is in, like, there's room for people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Just crazy. I don't get it. Yeah, I was like, and that was Friday, so that was Friday night, so I was like, 1, day 3 of being sick, 2, end of week 2 of vacation, and 3, that was day 5, that was our last day in Disney, so I was like, I'm ready to stab people, because earlier that day, that night I was like super sick. Blake was like, she's been coughing and hacking all night. We're gonna be like a little late to Hollywood Studios. And we get there and we go to Beauty and the Beast. I'm gonna doggy laugh on this guy. We had to Beauty and the Beast, and they told us that there's like all kinds of people. That there's all kinds of seats down in front. And
Arch, bro. Yeah, sure, bro.
This guy's gonna be annoying, I can already tell. But anyway, there's all kinds of people down in front, all kinds of seats and whatever.
Go tilt it, bro. Go tilt it.
And nobody moved over. Like, there was only one place available, and then the cast members weren't making them move over either. And so I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And so we go back up and we're sitting at the top, and this guy's super annoyed that we sat next to him, but it's the only place that Blake and I both could fit because nobody would move over. And the cast members, like I said, weren't making them move. So I'm sitting half on the edge of the seat. I'm hot. I'm like unwell. And this guy's like super annoyed that we're sitting there. And I was like, I'm having so much fun right now. Literally the most fun. Thank you, artist. I thought that was funny too. People just are dumb. I just have no tolerance for stupid, so. You know.
That's perfect.
That is, yeah, I think right now, we're at the place where we're gonna take a break next year and, like, do something else. We're still gonna go to the beach, but we're not going to Disney. There's Medkit and Tugs down there. Here's attack. If you need a shotgun.
Alright, bro.
Alright, bro. Dude, I'm so sick of my RAM splitting. I hate the freaking charge so much. I'm getting out of here.
I agree, bro. Fuck the charge, bro. I cracked him. Goodbye. Oh, let's go. Thanks, bro.
Holy fudge. Get build. I freaking hate the charge. Get it out of my inventory. Give me this. I hate the charge so much.
Bro, give me this charge right now, bro. Oh,
It's
y'all
just-
nice. Thank you, though.
I just can't pre-fire. Oh, I have a med kit. Yeah, I think we're going. We're talking right now. We're talking about Cape Cod.
Dude,
We're talking about Orange
have the-
Beach. We're
I
talking
said-
about Orange Beach, Alabama. We're talking about possibly going back to Key West, but not really. Not since we left. And then we're also talking about. We're also talking about. What else did I say? Oh, we were talking.
Well, the fact that I can hear that through my headphones, bro. Just saying, bro.
Can he hear me? Like, I'm confused. He shouldn't be able to hear me. Like, I'm confused. I don't get it. Anyway, but we're talking about like maybe doing like a weekend trip or something like that. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm on push to talk. I don't know unless it's bugged. I don't know. But yeah, artists. I don't have anything long range.
Get that.
I just don't. I can't see him behind the tree.
Fuck.
Do. Artist, how was the last couple weeks? A revolver? Come on.
Oh shit, bro, they're all bots. Say that, bro.
I don't think there can be bots.
Loop, bro.
I don't think there can be bots in Reload, but I don't know. Anyway. PC broken, haven't been able to stream. Oh no. That's not good. That sucks. That's like a fear of mine. This... Okay, I got sniped. I got sniped over on the hill.
Oh. These kids are good.
I can't sprint.
Going. Other one's dipping.
$29 on him. Oh, I hate this, bro.
Let's go get a gold shotgun.
Cracked, 58 white. Nice.
Yep. Honestly, take the Ranger, bruh. I will. Oh, there's a gold charge over there. Actually, man, I'm changing my mind, man.
Hammer. Ooh, I want this. There's a purple hunting rifle.
Sweet.
I want the mammoth pistol. I haven't gotten to use a mammoth in so long. The hammer and AR is just so good, dude.
Nice.
Gulch my mag in here.
Sweet.
I can't build. On the hill in front of us. Dead, never mind. That was disgusting. I'm gonna clip it.
At 196.
Okay.
Right there.
There's a stinger up here, it's gold. Well.
Well, the stinger's better than its Win Mag, I'll tell you that.
Sorry, guys.
There's many. Snipe that kid 96 over there. And metal builds. Snipe from
Dead.
96.
I killed him.
Good.
Mammoth pistol. I freaking love this. I'm so excited. I'm gonna clip that one too. Fun. I finished that guy before they got the res.
Sweet.
There's 2 solos and then just another duo.
Okay.
I'm having so much fun with the mammoth
We got
pistol.
this.
.72 cracked over here. This guy.
Yo, guy on rocks shooting at us. Is there minis in there?
Oh, here.
Yo, Sam, can you talk to Mason?
There's a guy below us. We're on this like brick ramp here.
You don't. What? Oh, okay.
Oh, that was too high. That's sad.
Come get me! Come get me!
Yeah, you Oh, you're a god, you're a god, you're a god. You're a Fortnite god, bro. You are a Fortnite god. Fortnite god, bro. Fortnite god.
Oh, I got sniped.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Bye, my Fortnite girlfriend.
The hammer's just so good, bro. I just love the hammer so much. The Scar is coming back next season. I love the Mammoth pistol. I love the Mammoth pistol so much. It just sucks that he died. I got sniped, which sucks. Sucks. Nothing I can do though. Not like my teammate. He didn't come down. You know what I mean? They pushed because they knew that he got knocked, and I was a solo. So that's the problem in Reload, is that it's just sweaty. Like, it's just so much sweatier than Battle Royale. Like, what is this? Ew! Hello? I gotta go. Sorry, bro. I'm getting 10 FPS. I don't know what's wrong with this lobby. Hello? I could try disconnecting the Ethernet cord. Oh! Oh, good. Okay. Hold on. I know what came unplugged. I know what the problem is. Hold on. Hold on. I know. Hold up. It might be because my computer came unplugged. Yeah. It's stuck. W's. Hold on. Oh no. What the hey, bro? Sorry guys, hold on. This is gonna hopefully make not a lot of noise. There we go. Are we charging? Are we good? We are charging, but there's no Wi-Fi. Did the stream just die? Oh, perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Did the stream die? Because it says there's no Wi-Fi. Everything is not working. This is really, really excellent. Oh, good. I don't know what's happening. Are we good? I'm still lagging so bad. Bro, okay, hold on. I'm gonna restart the game. Here, you can see my face if you want to. Do I look like I got a tan? Because I did. Please don't mind the mess behind me. Blake is still putting away this stuff. Oh, it's lagging so bad. Should I restart my computer? I'm gonna restart streaming my computer because it's like the camera's even lagging. Okay, I'll be back. Hold on. Hold on, guys.